Full split. Absolutely amazing. I don't know why McFarlane could do full splits, but Hasbro has problems with Spider-Man's doing full splits. But it does look good. I'm not gonna, you know, I did complain about the weird guys. Welcome back to YKB, YKB Box Collecting, where we immediately destroy the value of our figures and free them for their plastic and cardboard prisons. It's Mr. Terrific. Now this figure's been out for a little bit, but when I found him on shelf, I got street dated, so I never was able to get him on shelves. And finally, I saw him on sale at Amazon, $24.99. Seemed like a decent price, so let's take it to the table, see if it was worth the money. So we have Mr. Terrific, and the box looks pretty okay. It's the standard McFarlane's Collector's Edition. It's nothing really crazy, so inbox collectors can't be like, here's my toy art. But here at the YKB, we don't care about boxes. But this one's fine. It's serviceable. But let's open up Mr. Terrific. It's the file card that most of us don't care about, and it's the only things keeping McFarlane up. The stands. I just gotta say, I love when, see if you can see that, hopefully you can see that, they put a plastic layer to cover the figure and the accessories and not just tape. I can't stand the tape. They still use the tape, but it's nice when they put the plastic covering just to protect your figure. So, you can give it your own scuff marks. There's Mr. Terrific. Let's get a little bit closer. Now, Todd's been starting to get into cloth goods a lot more lately, and for the most part, I think it's been doing an amazing job. This jacket might be a little bit too big, but, I'm not complaining that we're starting to, get figures with cloth materials. Now, this is that, leather, fake leather look, and, I'm not planning to keep him in this jacket, but it's just something nice to have. I do wish I got the blackface version and not the red face one. But, you live and you learn and you get what you can get. I think he looks really good. And, with a little bit of paint, I can really get the blackface version if I want to. But enough said about this amazing looking figure. Let's go look at his accessories. Alright, first up is one of his T-spheres with the hand accessory. It's pretty cool. This way you can have him looking like he's about to throw one. Pretty cool. Followed by them spinning. And a little effect. It works. Maybe they're powering her up to become the shield. Has the little clamp right there. I'm guessing this goes around the wrist. Followed by angry face. And I have to love these face swap outs that Todd has been doing in his most recent figures for like the last year. I find them to be a lot better than, getting an entire head. Him yelling. There's the file card. I have the stand on him so, he can stand. He's wearing the jacket. He's looking amazing. Alright, so I got him standing up here. And the one thing I do gotta say is, why didn't we get a ball by itself? It's kind of a little annoying that we only got, it'd be cool to show, like, I don't know, the ball getting thrown or something. Yeah, and it can't come out of here, so I was trying. I guess you do have to have him holding it, but I don't know. I'd rather it just be a regular ball, so it's kind of interchangeable. Then you would have to give another hand. So let's take this jacket off because I want to see the material real quick. It feels pretty well made, and the size of the jacket kind of feels like you can use it on any other figure. Why would you do such a thing? But, you know, you could. Doesn't look bad at all. This T-shield just clips on the hand. Kind of clips onto anything, wouldn't you think? But I don't know. Not the craziest fan of it. This wrist is super loose. But there you go. I'm still a little annoyed I didn't get a T-ball. T-sphere, sorry. Ugh, that's a little weird. Angry face. He definitely has a 80s exploitation face. But it does look good. I'm not gonna, you know, I did complain about the weird tongue face, but that does look amazing. I don't know which one to keep on it. Should I keep on Stern, Grimacing? I don't know. I think all three of them are good. Yeah, that's got to be the best. Here's this file card, in case you want to read it. I don't, but that's his accessories. Wish we had another hand like this. Realistically, I wish this was a ball by itself and another grabbing hand for this. Because he really just needs grabbing hands and fist hands in a sphere by itself. Because, this stuff is nice, but, I'd still prefer the other stuff. Now, look at Mr. Terrific with his fair play. Let's go look at articulation. Let's see if it's good or not. Full split. Absolutely amazing. I don't know why McFarlane could do full splits, but Hasbro has problems with Spider-Man's doing full splits. He crunches in that much with the bottom joint, pushes that far back with the bottom joint. So, Mr. Terrific ain't getting a whole bunch of core workout, that's for sure. The top joint can move crunch in that far, crunch back that far. So it's getting a little bit more range in the back than the front. Not uncommon with McFarlane. The head moves all the way around. It's fine. Shoulder moves all the way around. Standard McFarlane joint. Arm goes all the way around. Bicep swivel. Double jointed. Ugly cut, but it's McFarlane. And, you know, standard McFarlane wrist. It's not a ball joint. Works. His leg can kick up that high. Double jointed, a much better joint in the legs. Not as ugly. Cannot kick his butt though, so, He has boot swivel. Kind of breaks up the paint, but what can you do when the person's half white and half black? Standard ankle rocker. And toe articulation. So, Mr. Terrific's articulation's pretty standard for McFarlane. Nothing special, nothing out the norm, but no problems. Kind of what you want in figures. Consistency. But it's pretty good. Love that. Just looks really good. So I got him standing up. Move the stuff out the way. Let's see how tall he is. He is 7 inches flat. So standard McFarlane height, which is good. And from side to side, he's about 2.5 inches. So, it's going to take up the standard amount of room for a McFarlane figure. Not more, not less. But good. Now let's bring in some other figures from some other lines to see how he scales. First up, McFarlane Spawn. Definitely see that they're about the same height. McFarlane Spawn's a little bit bigger, but it works. NECA Turtle. About the same thing, but this Monster Mikey version is a little bit bigger than normal NECA. Multiverse. G.I. Joe Classified Series. Star Wars Black Series. Star Wars Black Series Droid. SH Figure Arts. Loyal Subjects. And last but not least, Marvel Legends. I think he scales pretty well with everybody. Now, I'm kind of happy I waited to grab this figure because, I saved quite a bit of money on it. I definitely wanted this figure, but, it's McFarlane, so it's one of those things where if you don't find the wild, you might not get it. He looks good. Ain't no complaining about the looks. Pretty well made. Kind of standard McFarlane sizing. And for the scale, he kind of fits well. Yeah, McFarlane's 7 inches, but I don't know. I kind of use my McFarlane figures as taller people. So I try not to get massive McFarlane figures. It works. It looks good. I'm happy to have him in the collection. Happy to get him open. But for more reviews like this, come to the YKB. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm out. We definitely needed a sphere by itself. Because I like his trigger hand, but what's the point of Mr. Terrific if he doesn't have his T-sphere with him?